In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a button in Squarespace. Now, depending on where you want to add it, there are a couple of different ways to do that, so I'll show you how. If we haven't met, I'm Christy Price. I'm a Squarespace expert and educator, and if you haven't downloaded my Squarespace pre-launch checklist yet, I'll drop a link below. Make sure that you grab that and go through the checklist as you're getting your site ready to launch, or even after you've launched it to make sure you didn't miss anything. All right, let's dive in. I'm here in the Quinn demo, which is a Squarespace template. And I chose this one because it doesn't have any buttons. What if you want them? This template actually uses underlined words as links, which can be great for some use cases. This is a really editorial looking template, so it kind of works here. But from a perspective of getting people to engage with those calls to action, I love a button. It stands out, it makes people want to click it. So let me show you how to add a button. Now, if you are in the current version of Squarespace and you are using a default Fluid Engine section, which looks like this, it says add section. We've got add block over here on the left. We've got a layers panel. And on the right, we've got edit section, view layouts. If it looks like this is how you're going to add a button. You're going to go over here and click add block and then choose button. And here we go. Here's your button. Now there are a few choices that we're going to make with regard to this button. The first is which button style do we want? Now in this template, they are pretty similar except that you can see the text size changes here. I'll show you where to style those in a minute. So you're going to select one style of your button. And then if you click edit on the button, you can edit the text here, and then this is where you attach the link. So you can scroll down and see the pages on your website, but if you know what you called it, you can go ahead and start typing and it will pull it up. You can click that and then click off, which isn't totally intuitive, and then it's going to add your link here. Now, if you need to edit it, you can do that. You can copy it if you want to test it out, or you can remove the link and add a new one. Now, for design, we talked a little bit about primary, secondary, tertiary. You can edit your button styles right here. So this is what those buttons look like. If we click into one, it's giving us the font, the shape, the outline, padding, all of those things for each of these three different button styles. So for the button font, shape, and size, this is where you're going to do that. If you are more concerned about the color of your buttons, you're going to do that in the colors palette here. You'll go into each section and scroll down until you see buttons. And this is where you will adjust the button color and the text color if you'd like to do that as well. All right, let's assume that we're fine with the red button, the size that it is. Couple of other things you need to know about this button styling. This is a typical fill button. Now, what does fill mean? It means that it's filling the space that I gave it. So if I make the button this big, it's going to be this big. If I make the button this big, it's going to be this big. So this is great if you want larger buttons, but a lot of times I find we want a fit button. And that means that the button is sized with regard to the words in the button. And if you choose fit, you now have alignment options, left, middle, or right within this button block you've created. So depending on your style, you may choose fit or fill, and that is how you're going to add a button to a Fluid Engine section. Now, next I'm going to show you how to add a button in the header, but there is one more thing we need to do here before we move on to that. And you'll notice that up here in the top right on mobile view, there is a little blue dot that wasn't there before. That means that I need to take a look at my website on mobile view, and you'll see it stuck this learn more button in a really silly place. And what I want to do is move it down underneath this text. So let me click the button and then click the down arrow. So now it's in a place that makes sense. So whenever you make any changes on your desktop view, look out for that little blue dot here. That means you need to make some adjustments to your mobile view as well. All right, that is how you add a button in a Fluid Engine section. If you're using today's version of Squarespace, this is probably what you're using. If not, drop a comment below and let me know. Do I need to create a video for buttons and other kinds of sections? I would love to do that. If you need it, let me know. For now, the next thing we're going to do is add a button up here in the navigation, in the header navigation. So to do that, we're going to click Edit Site Header, and we click Add Elements on the left. We click Button On, we toggle that on, and you can see our button is here. Now, this is not great. Like, the styling is off, the spacing is off, so we're going to have to fix all that. But before we do that, we're going to double click on the button, and we want this to be Select Works instead of this. So I'm going to call this Select Works. I'm going to remove this link, attach our Select Works. There we go. And now I need to do two things. I need to create some space here because this is ridiculous. And then I need to style this so it matches my navigation text. So first of all, let's go into Edit Design, and element spacing is what we want to change for this. Now, if you match it to link spacing, it's exactly the same spacing, but visually the button looks a little bigger. So I kind of visually like to give this a hair more spacing under element spacing, and that looks really good to me. Now, again, this is not the correct font. So what we're going to do is hop into our site styles with this paintbrush icon, go into our fonts, go into assign styles, and here we have header button is custom for some reason here. I'm going to put it just back to paragraph. That's not quite right. Let's try it on heading. Not quite right either. Let's see. It's definitely the paragraph font and not the heading font. So let's do that. And then that size looks pretty good. All right, now visually, you're going to want to eyeball this and see what works, because if we made this the exact same text size as this button would be gigantic. So again, use your design eye. It doesn't have to match this exactly. You just want it to look right and balanced when you see it. All right, let's go ahead and hit save and exit here. But now we have a problem because Select Works is in the header navigation twice. So now we're going to just drag it from main navigation down into not linked. And there you have it. Our button goes to Select Works, and it isn't appearing twice. Everything looks good. So this video showed you how to add a button to a regular Fluid Engine section in Squarespace, and also a button in the navigation of the header in case that's what you need. If you found this helpful, let me know. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Helps other people find my channel. And if there was a button question you have that I didn't answer, drop it in the comments below. Let me know if I should make another video. Thanks so much for watching, and I wish you all the best with your website.